Hey guys, so Pooch Perfect aired last night. It launched on Channel 7. So it was the first time seeing the show, first time I was seeing myself really on national television. Um, Seeing myself for the very little time that I made it on TV. But that's okay because, if you don't get much airtime, it just means you are either not one of the very top, but also not one of the very bottom. So that's okay. Hopefully you'll see me more on episodes to come. But for this episode, I've actually, for my followers, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit more of a background about my experience with the episode and my dog Scruffy that I groomed, because I feel a little bit that I disappointed everyone. Was so excited to see what I had to offer on Pooch Perfect, and it just wasn't showcased at all. So I have actually discovered that they did do an extended cut of the show on the 7 Plus app. They've cut out just small scenes for the one that went live last night. And of course, that one of the small scenes was introducing me and Natasha. So if you head over to the 7 Plus app and watch the episode again, you will see me and Natasha and Scruffy and the groom we do on Scruffy a little bit more. But just for you guys, I've put together a more detailed description and video of what we did actually do on Scruffy on that first episode, so you guys can get a little bit more insight on my experience with the show for that episode. Just for you guys who are just supporting me, my friends, my family, my clients who were just so excited to see their dog groomer on TV. So hopefully you like this little snippet that I've put together for you. And next episode, hopefully you will see more and I won't have to do this for you guys. But anyways, it was amazing anyways, seeing myself on TV. So hope you guys love the episode, because the episode was incredible anyways. I was really happy with it. So it's going to be an awesome series.
See how the egos are? Oh, look at you. That's awesome.
So we got Davina and Natasha, and Davina is the groomer and Natasha has been her assistant.
I love what I do, so to be here means the world. I'm where I'm meant to be. Whoa, look at that.
Things are changing.
So Scruffy was a cute little dog, a tiny little Yorkshire Terrier. Yorkshire Terriers' coats are actually quite hard to groom. They're long, wiry, straight, and it's actually harder to do a cute style on a dog with straight hair than it is on a fluffy dog like a poodle or a poodle cross. So that was the first challenge that we were faced with when we were grooming Scruffy. Scruffy was also quite nervous at the start of the groom, very timid little dog. So the on-site vet, Bron, actually came to us at the start and said, look, I'm a little bit worried about Scruffy because Scruffy seems like she's a little anxious and we don't want to put dogs under stress that aren't going to enjoy this process. And I said to her, look, I'm confident grooming Scruffy today. I groom dogs like Scruffy who are a little bit anxious all the time, and I was quite confident in my ability to make her feel comfortable for the day. So Bron said, yep, that's fine. At any point, if you think it's too hard for her, we will just give you another dog for the challenge. So that was what we decided at the start. As Scruffy's journey went along, beautiful little girl. So she just, started to really calm down, enjoy her groom, relax. She was loving the pampering. Natasha was a great assistant, just always giving her pats and cuddles. Me as a groomer, I am quite calm when I'm grooming. Dogs always feed off your energy, so you need someone calm and confident with the groom. So she really did. She fell into her element, and I really was proud of that for the show. Bron came up to me at the end and said, wow, you know what? You had the dog that was the most anxious, and we're so proud of what you did with your handling. You actually made Scruffy look just so comfortable by the end. So that was something that I thought was really important for my journey on the show. So what we had decided to do for Scruffy for the show was turn her into a little pop teenager of the family, because it was family makeover. So she had that little pink scrunchie in one of her ears and a side braid. So that was sort of the teenage look. What we actually did was a braid sort of hairstyle that went from one side of her head along, and it twirled around and then went down one ear. Very difficult to do on dogs, and that's why you don't see these sort of hairstyles on dogs. They look messy as soon as the dog scratches it, and it goes all messy. So it was actually really a risk to do this hairstyle on Scruffy, but that was my thing from the start with this show. I knew that I was going up against the best groomers in Australia, so I said, you know what, I want to showcase my uniqueness, and I'm going to give it all I've got, and I'm going to take risks for this show. So we actually started trying to do a braid in her hair, and it just wasn't working. And I spent so long trying to perfect this braid, and Natasha was there supporting me through the whole thing. And eventually she said to me, look, Davina, stop trying. You've tried about 5 times now and it's not working. And I was so adamant to get that braid in because it's what I said I would do on Scruffy. And, you know, we were told to stay true to our briefs. So, you know what? Natasha finally snapped me out of it. And I went, okay, yep, I can't do what I really want to do on this dog. So let's try something different. And that's when we went with a plan B of just the little twirly hair ties, but still in the same pattern we wanted to do. And we were quite happy with that. So she also had the same sort of style down her back with the little gems to sort of highlight those spots. As she was walking down the dog walk and the after photos that were taken, you can't actually see any of that. So the best parts of her groom that we really wanted to showcase weren't actually on that episode. We were really proud of that. So I've put them here for you to see. And you know, we shaved the rest of her body down and then gave her the little booty legs. So those little legs are meant to represent her high top shoes that the kids are loving to wear these days, teenagers loving to wear. So that's where we went with that. So with Scruffy, our idea was to have a story behind our groom and to stick to it and to do something very different that was never seen on a dog before. And that's what we did. So we were quite happy. The feedback I got from the judges, which isn't shown on the episode, was that they liked that I went outside the box and was very creative with the groom, and they loved the little booties, and they said that I could have made her face a little cuter, which I agreed with. I was very scared that we might have been in an elimination just because I didn't know what the judges were looking for with it being episode 1. I wasn't sure if they were going to understand my really out there idea that I was putting on this dog. But we were pleasantly surprised when we weren't actually even in elimination. So, yeah, I was really happy with that. And we were just so happy to just sit there and watch the elimination round and support our other contestants because some of the groomers that were in that elimination round have represented Australia for grooming before. So I just couldn't believe that I had managed to not actually get in that elimination round and they had. So in itself, that was really big achievement for me. So yeah, that's my story of Scruffy. I feel like I needed Scruffy's story to be told because she's just so cute and amazing, and you know, at least for you guys that are following my journey in this, yeah, I thought I'd give you that. So here's to next week. I'll see you again next Thursday on Channel 7. See ya.